You're being birthed for your calling. Yeah. All that pain that you done as a child has a secret truth that you haven't yet discovered. See, pain is the very thing that God uses to restructure your reality. God allows us to reflect on our past pain, on our past trauma, all to show us the one thing. See, it's easy for us to look in our past and see all the things that was dark, to see all the things that we went through. But notice, regardless of how much you went through, you're still here today. See, you still could smile, whether it's a fake smile, whether it's a genuine smile like this one. Regardless of how low you think you are, I want you to actually sit back and reflect. Look at your past. Everything that you've been through. You probably was raped. You probably was abused. You probably been in a domestic situation. You probably a person who was bullied at school. But notice this. Regardless of what you've been through, yet you still are here today. It's people who has been in your shoes right now but chose to give up, but yet you still here. Whether you feel like you're impactful or not, when God says you are a survivor, when God says you are a survivor, you have to recognize how you're surviving. And when you can't realize how you survive every circumstance that the enemy wanted you to fall victim to, then you can understand how impactful you are. See, God don't make no mistakes. And even though we as people tend to discredit ourselves from how much we've overcome, all because we still are looking at it as the fact that, oh, I'm still suffering from it. Oh, I'm still there. But did it kill you? No. Did it break you? Yes, it may have made you bend. But did it break you? The answer is no. Because what God says in Psalms 83, what God says in Psalms 84, verse 4 and 5, he says, blessed are they that dwell in thy house. They will still praising thee, Sheila. Sheila means a place of resting and meditation. Verse 5, blessed is the man whose strength is in thee, in whose heart are all the ways of them. What you have to understand is, regardless of what you've went through in your whole life, you've had God's divine hands placed over you. The reason why you can only reflect and only remember the attacks on your life, but do not have the physical scars of it, is because God has protected you there. God has the whole time has been building you up. You're developing a powerful testimony. Everything that you endure, you have somebody who was conquered by that. But because you have went through what you went through, it didn't defeat you. It didn't crush you, because God is going to use everything you went through in your storm, all to structure a story that will free the minds of those, that will verify God's existence, that you are impactful. You better not give up, because that story that you have is being made, and God is about to reveal to you the reason why he had to let that happen, all as a part of your identity, the free man. Stay blessed.